Healthy communication is key to strong relationships. It helps us connect. We understand each other better. We can share our thoughts and feelings. This builds trust and respect. Good communication isn't always easy. It takes effort and practice, but the rewards are worth it. When we communicate well, we feel heard and understood. This strengthens our bonds with others. Imagine a bridge connecting two people. Communication is the foundation of that bridge. Without it, the bridge crumbles. With it, the bridge stands strong. We can then navigate the ups and downs of life together. Healthy communication isn't about being perfect. It's about being present, open, and willing to understand. Let's explore the key skills that form the pillars of this bridge. Active listening is about truly hearing what someone is saying, not just the words they speak, but the emotions and intentions behind them. It's about focusing on their words, understanding the context, and the feelings they are trying to convey. We pay attention to their body language too, as it often reveals more than words can say. We show we're listening by making eye contact, which helps to build trust and connection. We nod our heads and offer verbal cues like "I see" or "I understand" to show we are engaged. Active listening is not about waiting for our turn to speak, but about being fully present in the moment. It's about creating a safe space for the other person to feel heard and understood without judgment. We put aside our own thoughts and distractions for a moment, giving our full attention to the speaker. We focus solely on understanding their perspective, trying to see the world through their eyes. Think of it like watching a movie, where we are completely absorbed in the story. When we're engrossed in the film, we're not thinking about our grocery list or our to-do list. We are fully immersed. We are fully present with the story unfolding before us, giving it our undivided attention. Active listening requires our full attention and a genuine desire to understand the other person deeply. It's a gift we give to others and ourselves, fostering deeper connections and mutual respect. In turn, it deepens our connections and strengthens our relationships, making them more meaningful and fulfilling. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It's a fundamental human trait that allows us to connect deeply with others. It's about putting ourselves in their shoes, trying to feel what they feel. We try to see the world from their perspective, to understand their thoughts and emotions. We imagine what it might be like to be in their situation, facing their challenges and joys. Empathy doesn't mean we agree with the other person. It means we respect their feelings and experiences. It simply means we make an effort to understand their emotions, to see the world through their eyes. We acknowledge their feelings, even if we don't share them. This validation can be incredibly powerful. Imagine a friend telling you about a difficult experience. They don't need solutions, they need to be heard. Instead of offering solutions, we listen with empathy. We give them our full attention. We say, "That sounds really tough." These simple words can mean the world to someone in pain. I can only imagine how challenging that must have been for you. This shows that we care and are trying to understand. Empathy is a powerful tool for building connection and understanding. It bridges gaps between people. It helps us navigate conflict with compassion, turning potential arguments into meaningful discussions. It allows us to support each other through difficult times, creating a network of care and understanding. Clarity in communication means expressing ourselves in a clear and understandable way, leaving no room for ambiguity. We use words that are specific, direct, and to the point. We avoid using jargon or slang that might confuse the other person, ensuring simplicity. When we communicate clearly, we significantly reduce the risk of misunderstandings. We make it easier for others to understand our thoughts, feelings, and needs. Think of a well-written recipe. If the instructions are unclear, the dish might turn out poorly, leading to frustration. Clear and precise instructions increase the chances of success and satisfaction. Clarity is essential for effective communication and mutual understanding. It ensures our message is received as intended, without misinterpretation. It builds trust and reduces the potential for conflict, fostering better relationships. The power of nonverbal cues. Nonverbal communication is everything we communicate without words. This includes our body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. It also includes our posture, eye contact, and even our silence. Our nonverbal cues can often speak louder than words. They reveal our true feelings and intentions, often more clearly than words. When our words align with our nonverbal cues, we build trust and understanding. Imagine someone telling you they're happy while frowning and avoiding eye contact. Their nonverbal cues contradict their words, creating confusion and distrust. Paying attention to our nonverbal cues and ensuring they align with our message is crucial for effective communication. It adds depth and sincerity to our interactions, making them more meaningful. Building a toolbox of communication skills. Mastering healthy communication is an ongoing journey. It requires patience, practice, and a willingness to learn and grow. As we develop these skills, we build stronger and more fulfilling relationships. Think of it like building a toolbox. Each skill we learn is like adding a new tool to our kit. Active listening, empathy, clarity, and nonverbal awareness are all essential tools for effective communication. Just like any skill, communication requires practice. We can start by practicing these skills in our everyday interactions. We can engage in conversations with a focus on truly understanding the other person. As we become more mindful of our communication, we'll notice a positive shift in our relationships. We'll experience deeper connections, greater understanding, and more fulfilling interactions. Practicing active listening in everyday life is a valuable skill that can transform our relationships and interactions. Active listening can be seamlessly incorporated into our daily routines, whether we're at work, at home, or out with friends. When someone is speaking, we give them our full attention, showing that we value their words and thoughts. We put aside distractions like phones or television, creating a focused environment for meaningful conversation. We focus on their words and body language, picking up on subtle cues that enhance our understanding. We can ask clarifying questions to ensure we understand their perspective, showing genuine interest in their experiences. We can summarize what we've heard to confirm our understanding, which helps avoid misunderstandings and shows we care. This shows the speaker we're truly engaged and listening intently, fostering a deeper connection. For example, if a friend is telling us about their day, we can resist the urge to interrupt with our own stories, allowing them to fully express themselves. Instead, we listen attentively, nodding our heads and making eye contact to show we're present and engaged in the moment. By practicing active listening in our everyday interactions, we create a space of respect and understanding, where everyone feels heard and valued. This strengthens our bonds and deepens our connections, making our relationships more fulfilling and meaningful. Cultivating empathy in your interactions. Empathy is a skill we can develop through conscious effort. When someone shares their feelings, we pause before responding. We take a moment to imagine ourselves in their situation. We try to understand the emotions they might be experiencing. We respond with compassion and understanding, even if we haven't personally been in their shoes. For instance, if a colleague is feeling stressed about a project, we can offer support and encouragement. We can say, "I can see you're feeling overwhelmed. Is there anything I can do to help?" By cultivating empathy in our interactions, we create a more compassionate and supportive environment. We foster deeper connections and build stronger relationships based on understanding and care. Communicating with clarity and precision. Clear communication starts with being mindful of our words. We choose our language carefully, using specific and direct terms. We avoid using jargon or slang that might be unfamiliar to the other person. We can practice clear communication in our everyday conversations, emails, and even text messages. We can take a moment to reread our messages before sending them to ensure our meaning is clear. For example, instead of saying, "I'm kind of busy later," we can be more specific. We can say, "I have a meeting from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Can we connect after that?" By communicating clearly and directly, we minimize the risk of misunderstandings. We create a more efficient and effective way of interacting with others. Harnessing the power of nonverbal communication. Becoming aware of our nonverbal cues is key to effective communication. We pay attention to our body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. We ensure they align with the message we're trying to convey. We can practice maintaining open body language by uncrossing our arms and facing the person we're speaking to. We can make eye contact to show we're engaged and listening. For instance, when we're listening to someone, we can nod our heads and offer verbal cues like "I see" or "Tell me more." This shows the speaker we're interested and paying attention. By being mindful of our nonverbal cues, we enhance our communication and create a more genuine and authentic connection. Reaping the rewards of healthy communication. Mastering healthy communication skills brings a multitude of benefits. Our relationships become stronger and more fulfilling. We experience greater intimacy and connection with our loved ones. We navigate conflict more effectively, finding resolutions that work for everyone involved. We build trust and respect in our personal and professional relationships. Effective communication is a journey. It requires ongoing effort and a willingness to learn and grow. As we invest in developing these skills, we reap the rewards of deeper connections, greater understanding, and more fulfilling relationships. By embracing healthy communication, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We create a life filled with meaningful connections and authentic relationships that enrich our lives in countless ways.